Today I'm going to be building a drive-through. The first thing I'm going to start off by building is building a wall. So I am building a wall and I'm going to build more walls so I can make it like a rectangular shape so I can have a building. Okay, I'm going to be adding a window for the drive-through so that I can order. I'm going to be adding a door so I can enter into the restaurants. Next, I'm going to be looking for a sign, and I'm going to place a sign near the drive-through. Next, I typed in road, and I'm going to be laying down arrows to point through the road. Now that I have the arrows to lead the way through the drive-through, I'm going to add a floor to make it look like a concrete road and see if I can actually drive through there. The drive-through road looks great. Now I'm going to start building on the inside, and I'm going to be adding the kitchen equipment, tables, chairs, maybe even a little play area, anything that comes to mind. I'm going to add a little side table, and I'm going to be adding a cash register right next to the window so that I can earn money through the drive-through. So the cash register looks great so far, and I can't wait to add more stuff. Now I'm currently placing the tables for you to sit down and dine in if you choose not to go through the drive-through. I have a bunch of tables and chairs that I will be putting everywhere. I'm searching up chairs, and I'm going to put 4 chairs per table because I feel like 4 chairs is plenty at each table, so multiple people can sit down and eat. Now it is time to add the floor so that it won't just look like grass is the floor when you come in. So I'm gonna try to build a nice floor. Now I'm going to be looking up a refrigerator so I could place a refrigerator, and also other appliances like kitchen counter for me to cook on, and a fryer and oven, everything that I would need in a kitchen. I'm going to put in that corner over there. I'm going to place this oven right next to the refrigerator. I'm going to be adding a stove light on top of the oven so I can see what I'm doing when I'm cooking. The stove light looks like a nice addition. Now I am currently getting out the counters, and I'm gonna put them kind of long ways and kind of like a closed off square in a way, because I notice a lot of restaurants and fast food joints, they have counters so that they can, get the food prep done, and so you can also order. So I'm making a long-wise counter for all the appliances and stuff to fit, and it looks great so far. I'm looking through my appliances to see which appliances I will be adding first. I'm adding a toaster, I'm adding a blender, I'm adding plenty of stuff. I'm also going to put a microwave right next to the blender so I can heat up food on the microwave as well. Alrighty, next I'm going to be adding a fruit bowl to place on the counter. Number one, for decoration, and also so I can have fruits just in case I want to make like a smoothie or something and put the fruits in the blender. A fruit bowl would be a nice addition to the counter. Okay, now I'm going to be building the bathroom just in case anybody needs to go to the bathroom, I am going to build one. So, because fast food places and public places usually always have a bathroom, so that's why I'm adding one as well. I'm going to be adding some lights because, of course, I wouldn't want the restaurant to be dark, so the lights will help to see, because obviously, to be able to see. Okay, now I'm going to be picking out a car for the drive-through, and I'll pick a car so that I can drive through it, I guess. For the outside sign, I tried to add like a image or picture thing. I don't think it really works anymore. It used to work, but I don't know if that changed or not. The signs, because I don't really see that it's showing. Alrighty, it's time for me to go through the drive-through, like at a real restaurant, and I don't know if I can really drive on that pathway. Hopefully it works. I'm just trying to get out of my plot and go onto the road and then drive onto that little area for the drive-through. So I'm just backing out my car and I will make my way to the drive-through. Hello, can I have a burger and fries, please? Thank you. This looks just like a real drive-through, but I think I should add a menu on the outside of the window so I could see my options. Because without a menu, how am I gonna know what the restaurant is serving? So I might add that menu soon, but this looks really nice as a drive-through so far. Ooh, there's my kitchen. I also have my little fryer where I can make my own French fries, which is really nice because I would love to make French fries. I'm going to see if I can cook something, and I might cook myself chicken nuggets and fries so I could put it in my oven, and all I have to do is wait for it. While I'm waiting for my chicken nuggets in the oven, I'm going to make myself some French fries, and so I can cut them up and I can put them in the fryer, which is really easy and fun to do. I love how I can sit down and eat my fries and chicken nuggets. That's really part of the fun of a restaurant, but I really like it. I believe that my chicken nuggets are finally ready and I could take them out of the oven and I could place them on the table to eat, which is good because I've been starving. Now I am finally adding my menu. And I'm going to put a menu inside and outside. I'm going to be adding my menu inside and out. Now I can know what food options there are, and the customers can know what food options there is. I'm going to be adding a kids play area. I'm going to be adding high chairs for them to sit down and eat, and also fun toys for them to play with. I'm probably going to place a handful of high chairs in that little corner because I don't think that there should be just one. I want to have multiple for more convenience. And so far, so good. Can't wait to add the other fun stuff. I'm adding an alphabet mat. I might add some toys around the playmat and maybe a little play shelf for them to get their stuff. There's so many options of toys. And also I'm putting a painting easel because that's a lot of fun also. Alrighty, I think my playroom is almost complete. This is the finished product. I added many stuff, as much accessories and furniture as I could, including food bags and stuff. I also added a cabinet in the corner so I can access plates and stuff. The play area looks like so much fun to eat and play, with plenty of toys for the young ones to enjoy. I love the finishing touches, including the cash register and car. The bathrooms. They're simple and small, but they look great as well. That's all of the tour. I hope you enjoyed.